The activities that you have been missing on the radio is what I bring to you here on the highlights from Showbiz Agenda. And today, our project on artist management was actually on. So we had artist manager who is actually the executive manager of Zylofon Music. He came to join us in the studios of Zylofon 102.1 when we were doing Showbiz Agenda. And out of the interview, so many revelations came up. We talked about how he met Nam1, because remember that as much as he is managing all the three artists under Zylofon Music, he is also the boy of Nam1, aka Nam1's boy. It's because Nam1 is his boss as the owner of Zylofon Music. So we talked about how he met Nam1. We talked about some of the vices that his artists, the three of them, Tisha, Obibini and Kumigita, some of the vices they do: alcoholism, womanizing, and again we also talked about smoking. He mentioned all three, what they have been doing. I call this the highlights of Showbiz Agenda. Maybe you were very busy, you couldn't tune into 102.1 to listen to Showbiz Agenda on radio. Sammy Flex, I was still the able host of the show, but here on Sammy Flex TV, I give you all the important points. So I want you to just relax, enjoy, and let's see what we can do. Remember, as you enjoy, you also have to subscribe to our channel, because our agenda 100K by December 2020 is also on here on Sammy Flex TV. The compilation or the highlights were put together by Digital Rasta Currency, Richie Flex, Yao Lapiji, Nana Reagan, Intimdo Solomon, and MC Berima, just for your viewing pleasure. I'm here to just introduce the highlights of Showbiz Agenda to you, recorded from Zylofon FM 102.1 Beyond the Horizon. Just enjoy, put down your comments, and also share with your people. I'm out. Alright, so we have told you that we want to uncover the works of all artist managers. In fact, those who are really doing well. And we started on a good note. We are still here doing it on a good note. His name is Jeffrey Tano. I work with him in the office, but when someone calls me, Sammy, my name Jeffrey, can say Jeffrey. Your office went through, be Jeffrey. Oh, the old music seems. Oh, Skinny Willis. Skinny. Okay. Skinny. Jeffrey name Fatano. But that is just by the way. Skinny, it's Jeffrey official name.
Sammy.
What's that? Missy Jeffrey official name.
Yeah.
Oh, Papa no mama ne de ma. Not the name Fatao, sir.
Bem say.
Kelsey a fro am Ponsambi.
Oh, there be Edina Kasana Michael.
Michael count. At what time they change you call Jeffrey?
I think say almost me mission na me de barrier na no say there be Jeffrey ne.
Jeffrey into mission now they buy nintina you change you din.
Yeah. Michael ne dey know ya or bofo, you know.
Yeah. Oh, me name say Onjosa. Na Skinny Willis. Skinny.
Yeah.
Skinny you be a ne honam te setili. Only skin. Only a friend Skinny.
Yeah.
But what would you me show through? Me show bo.
So me if the jaika.
Okay, me show abasa.
Okay.
Na osin for Skinny na ya na me dream ho am who say papa ya na dream mundo.
No. See, so me bet me I can say way back. Na me a skinny person. Yeah. Na me a skinny.
Enti no fa.
Omo munim me no do tell you. Because na me to say. Me dia wo frame skinny a match.
Okay. But Jim didn't start here nyina.
Yes.
And you change din now that you are not skinny.
Edino swaka. Dano kra me chere ma menwe say sisi an na nka ye frame ghost.
Ka person from home ghost. Say India.
The way a man fontain hu me no.
Na nka frame ghost. I see. Entertainment industry no minimum no na so ye producer and now some manage Obibini. That was how me who first. Okay. And yen o production area na sane ya ba o management because hona en common kasa production in twam. How started saying oh yeah for how long as see because here I'm sure I'm active producer you are not doing active production before.
Well, I'll say way back 2005.
Okay.
Yeah, in Danceman. Yeah, I was one of the biggest producers.
Wow.
Before
2005.
2005.
Ah, that time no, and you been a bit me. I can't to your credit now. And say okay, these are some of the songs.
At that time, there was a group called Nime.
Yeah, Mikao.
Nime was a Nime.
Nime. Yeah. Omo good. I didn't design.
I check. But was it Love Sweet or Love something?
Yes, there was a group called Nime.
Yeah,
they were big.
They were big
at the time.
I did Lazy Daisy.
Lazy Daisy goes home.
Yeah. Or try me say
and then who the more back up and
Lazy Daisy, and there was a group near from Soldiers In. Yeah, so honor Bills. If we honor Fianco, the guy who did Lonely, I Get Lonely. Yeah, that was the Chase. Yeah, that was the group near from Soldiers In.
Okay,
you understand? And no more Juan Sana, even Scalion Saber.
Wow,
you understand?
At that time, on now you're a producer.
Yeah, you understand? So
now why studio dance man?
Nana studio. It was called Project X.
Wow, by 2005 now what Bobrasi wow studio.
Yes.
Oh, you recorded Jiska.
Oh yes.
Oh, and why you're the four? Why you're the watch?
Oh sorry.
Oh no, like I'm serious on this note. 2005 you had your own studio.
I had my own studio.
And that time an artist in studio no. That time artist now born your Majobi studio.
Yeah. Mekai, one of me.
What name were you using then as the producer then?
It was Project X.
Now using no.
Me using no.
It's now studio names no.
Yeah, the Project X. You understand? And I've been that type of producer. Share my current project in power, mini signature womb. You understand? But if you check the produced by, then you get to know say okay, it's done by X Family or by Skinner Willis.
Okay.
So the DNS society. Into some people need me. True, you can't say you can't X Family. Say me. If you want to today, you know, you can't Skinner Willis. They know it's me. You understand? And I remember one time I did a Castro album, and then the data crashed, and that brought the fight between me and Castro. You understand? Because I was almost done with the album, and then the data just.
I had Castro full album.
Yeah, full album at Project. And not on Castro.
Okay, can DJ stick a extra schedule, but I'm saying the internet not crashing.
Oh.
DJ stick a internet never samba, no problem. So far, young clear production one. As a producer, and you be na you're proud of us the biggest song so far as a producer.
I think I'll choose 3.
Hey.
And
hold it. Nadue. Stick Productions coming from Skinny Willis. He is our pick for the Artist Managers Project. At the moment, he is the executive manager of Zylofon Music. We are about to find out more about him and his work as the executive manager of Zylofon Music. At the moment, Zylofon Music houses 3 signed artists: Kumi Guitar, Obibini, and Tisha. I hear there is one coming though. Wow, congrats, Charlie. Abojima. And you might abojina and you might. I've loved them. And you know, so now watch it here. At what point na artist management no starting now? Since you started as a producer.
Sammy, I'll say from day one I started producing. You understand? I had a lot of artists passing through the studio, and I think I understand artists more and what they really want. So I'll say from day one, I was managing them even without knowing. Say
now manage you. And officially, why not only start here Juma Pa as an official artist manager?
I'll say it started with Obibini. You understand? But
that was which year?
Was it 2016?
Oh, and essentially,
Yeah,
so Zylofon days here.
Yeah, Zylofon year 2017.
Ah, okay.
2016. But before Obibini, there was
that's a mic no watch just a tremble.
There was Kunti Hine.
Okay.
You understand?
Oh, you worked with Kunti as his manager?
No, that one it was like more of a teamwork, and then what we used to do together is more like management together. So I took a lot of experience from that guy.
Okay.
And I think the mind of music and the managing stuff was so great. So I took a bit from Kunti also and the experience on the ground.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah.
Okay. All right. So DJ Sticker says I should allow him to permit him to drop one song each from your artist before I start asking you the real questions. And when he says I should do it, I have to do it. So, so can you confirm for me how many artists are under your label now?
3. Yeah.
Tisha. Obibini.
Oka Tisha, now the Queen account.
Queen Tisha.
Yeah.
Queen Tisha.
Yeah.
Obibini.
Woodinis.
Yeah. Okay. And I mean King Obibini.
There be ono Woodinis.
Woodinis.
Yeah.
And Kumi guitar.
5-star.
5-star general.
Yeah.
Me sape.
Thank you.
But Matisse Bakubin Suba, how far?
Onam Kwanso.
Yeah. Obeba.
Say traffic.
Okay. And to see a train.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We will talk. And to also I feel be Zylofon music common. Okay. Because of say a year nana pia main argument maybe first. Who meeting is saying all this argument share on sir. How did you meet number one? But I know what answer questions quick now. Yeah, Brenty.
Let's say Messiah number one several times, you know, through management, you know, and meetings are sometimes, you know, or calling on. We've been talking, you understand? So I think that's when he got to see something within me.
Okay.
You understand? So I think back, no, you understand? And we decided to start all
free him for back.
Nakunchu.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't to bring or call him.
So no Dubai.
Na kind. Then I am better na musu some cancer. Or back or free for back.
Free Dubai buy and I think you and I have a meeting. You understand? And whilst he was away, you know, I was still doing what I have to do for the artist, you know. At that time I think I had Obibini EP, which Yalanche or Achimotamo.
Yeah.
And then I was doing stuff too for Kumi. Things you release Mama next answer the Bonia by. So I had Kumi and Obi and me at that time. Understand her. So about back no obeshe okay Jumane do him fan him one I see one to me no who's okay fine. So me to me I handle 2 guys in there. I think I can do it when even he's away. You understand? Yeah.
Okay, nti executive manager no by timer nam share only hono utimi share juma so mane by no so oni ho na ho kire mu nti watimi aye juma ni mpodia wabane de ne on fama na se ne oye no to aso sa.
Yeah, and I think sometimes how I think about artists need the kind of things I wish to do for them. You understand? Things
perfectly noted. Yeah. What you any saying as the executive manager of Zylofon Music a damn panel or core duties?
I think so.
Because my banning now you're from artist managers, but Jata and Mama Sotia say, oh, dear, we executive managers are they different, not okay about bedroom. And the oh, dear, no difference, money, yapo, no, sister, Fiane, or more account, the any.
Oh well, I think most of the managers, you know, almost handle one artist, and me handle a whole 3 artists. I plan for them, I strategize for them. You see, I oversee the dream of each artist on the label.
Okay,
understand? So I stand in like an artist for them, and also.
So what it means is, we are overseer of the 3 artists, you know. Does it mean individual artists no be a sound ne manager na?
or more personal assistant. You understand?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or more personal assistant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which maybe they want to communicate some things to me if they are very far from me. But sometimes, mobile phone tea. Sometimes they talk to me personally.
Oh, okay.
Some things be hard. They don't want to tell their understand? Yeah.
Meaning say artist be a manager enjoy commission from the gigs and the sika and revenue benya.
Yeah.
In your case now, training now managers no. Are you taking from each of them? Are you taking commission from each of these three?
Where I stand is different. You understand? I stand in for the label.
Okay.
That's the record label, Zylofon Music. You understand? It's different from being hired by the artist himself. In that case, the artist pays the manager. You understand? But this case, the label pays me.
Oh, okay. So in your case, you don't enjoy commission like the rest of the artist managers do.
The label enjoys the commission,
and the label intends pays you.
Yeah.
Wow. And it means Osika some because I come in sending now boom near the amount. Skinny Willis. So far, what you want? And then heading because minim say one artist in Pono, some are struggling to manage them.
Yeah.
But you have three.
Yeah.
Including a lady.
Yeah.
And two stubborn boys.
Yeah.
Yes, the stubborn boys at the back.
Yeah.
How are you managing them, and how difficult is your job so far?
You see,
and especially let me do this example. Especially when maybe it is me, Jata and Tilly. Yeah, artist now. Me who say and they say Tilly attire the koye pound label na demand. Na me they say last year they na. How do you manage those things, those discrepancies?
Well, before we started this whole conversation, I told you, say, I've been with artists way from 2005. I know how they behave. I know how they react to things. You understand? And there's no Ghana artist apart from, let's say, Sarkodie and Shatawale. I haven't been with them. You understand? Even Stoneboy, I've been with Stoneboy, driving town. So me name how they love their things. You understand? Having these three artists under me, you understand? Omuna different genres. You understand? And each genre, how you approach it. Until we're hip hop, I know how to deal with Obibini. With Tisha, I know how to deal with Tisha. I know how to deal with Comida High Life. You understand? So, if you observe here, almost promotion na ampono unique. So style may approach you with things, and I make each person feels or feel proud on his own or what. You understand? I'll let you know, say, listen, you're a queen or a king. This is your zone. So you don't get to envy the other person's, what happens. You get me? So, and I make sure, say, I deal with them individually. I don't group them to discuss what I want to discuss with this to this.
So you guys don't even do like joint meetings with your artists?
No, I normally have a joint meeting with them when they have to tell me what they feel, what is going on, what they wish we could do more for them. You understand? That's when I have a meeting, and a do time. So say after producing you, I'm mostly in the studio too with them. You understand? To vibe on their songs, until after, before we strategize and put everything together, your promotional plan and everything, make sure I'm with you to let you know how we're going to do this. So you feel you are part of it. It's not like, you understand it. And also the section that you have to play to meet us during promotion. I
see. Now, because you started with Obibini, is there no level of bias towards him? Because Onoye, Obia, Onena very closer than the rest of them, Kumi Gitani, Tisha. Have you been biased, or has there been a perception of you being biased towards Obibini because he was the guy you started with?
Sammy, I have a very big heart. I'm a person that I listen to every channel to me get one lover of something. You understand? I've been with Obibini, but before Obibini, there were other artists
Okay.
You understand? I showed love through all these artists. You understand? So being with this three, if they will tell you, they don't even know, you understand, if maybe I love this one more than this because I show equal love. You understand? I love good music. So it's the music that I look at.
Okay.
You understand? And we have a friendship. So outside the label, me and OBBD can sit or drink and talk personal matters. But when it comes to work, it's a whole different thing. You understand? So I think they are all cool, and I don't show too much love to one.
I see. One problem artist multiple artists on more label back so face here artist back to me guys my ready me person me promote me nyom me why say me in China come guitar we any sex me wa me nyom so abin wo studio and person me shoot video yes me in China t-shirt any 6:30. In your case as the executive manager with 3 artists, how do you handle that say and then you dey already cry train because you commit sex or dey already cry train t-shirt 6:30 nearby? How do you handle that artist no be any offended?
See, I think the problem with other managers with the artists is that you need to show the artist the calendar you're working with.
Okay.
For the artist to understand, you know, apart from the music dropping, or they have a lifestyle also to live. You understand? It's not all about the music. You understand? Obi to me decided say I'm doing 3 songs for the year. You understand? Now 3 songs, you know, which month muno or you understand? So I think you need to sit with each artist, no watching in the calendar. Baby are all falling. And it's January ABI for Tisha, February ABI for Obi, ABI Kumi and Nest. You understand? So they get to understand. So Obi Mantin could do Obi Mantin. And their month be you feel like, okay, I want to bring you 3. That one to you, let them know. You understand? It's the mind. When you cite them, they get to understand. Inti enquire says, I mean, cash in trail. Now Oshana may only abia one pattern. That's when you feel what's going on. But communication about say, oh, you know, you nest. You understand? Then you start preparing towards what you have to do. You understand?
And what time juma.
Good.
The artist also knows the calendar.
Good. They know the calendar.
Obia nim say this time. And they see I can say you were November mu 10th November.
Yes.
Why season mu newo?
You still in Kumi guitar season still. But getting to the ending of November, you understand? We'll play the trick of coming in with Obibini, Tisha, and one surprise for Brunya.
Train. What's it November? Yeah, you 10th November.
Yeah.
You Kumi guitar season because I don't know releasing new song
last month, right?
Sex. Into first, no. Okay, I'm trying to say, was bouncing back now. Your deep position in my. Started with Tisha.
Good.
After Tisha now, Obi so, and then I drew Kumiso.
Yeah.
And see, I saw returning beam.
Yeah, but this time no returning back no. Enquire ABR. The same. I can decide to start with Obi. And then do with Tisha.
Okay.
And now I say maybe 2 nina bede. Because it's getting to festive season and everybody needs to drop some banger. So probably roughly like middle of this month I could do the trick, or ending of this month I could do that trick to enter December. The
trick of putting out songs from all the artists.
Yes.
So Kumi will put out another one apart from Sex.
Yes.
Obibini also put out.
Kumi will be bringing an album rather in December.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But the rest will bring their singles whilst they bring their album next year.
When it comes to budgeting, say artist more classes.
Yeah.
You were A, you were B, you were C, you were D, you were up and coming for.
Yeah.
Because artists we need the same class, no. How do you work on their budget? Do you do the same budget for them, or based on your class near amount budget?
I wouldn't use the class, the word class. I'll say based on the strategy I'm trying to use to promote you, comes with a budget. I can say some crack can go as low budget. It depends on the song. Some song be our power needed. Into the two munano. You know, I like dropping a song without doing a promotion for the first week or two to see what the song is doing out there before I follow up with the promotion. You understand? To not to get it confused with maybe okay me this kind of share and no more yeah. But maybe in Yomunankasa power no, it made me do 50%. So I have to do another 50% work to it.
Okay.
You understand? So I set to plan. We plan very well. I have a team that we plan so much. We don't do ABA A-list or budget you see. B-list or budget you see. Then I'll say the upcoming ones in a huge budget because we spend a lot. Than wow you understand, because wow woman maybe I've done a lot of promotion with Sammy. So if I'm to go like Sammy, I have a new one out there, Sammy will just pick it up and play without me even paying money to Sammy. You understand? But say a new person, you know, sometimes I need to let you understand the art and feel. But say mama wa feel you be needed that wa feel ku me that, but new one unya feeling into, you know, I can go like, oh, you know, Sammy, let me come and see the radio station and then pay the radio station. Then you play the song for me.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Because I'm saying the presenters need DJs. No more Payola is the
station is doing promotions.
Thank you.
Okay, so you look at strategies to spend your budget.
Thank you.
Okay, looking at previous artists, Mosani Omanda Zylofon Music, Stoneboy, Shatawale, Becca, Joyce Blessing, and the new artist with your position. I have to me challenges kakra say din bi abefamuda e bia na expectations na manfo ntimi meeti na enea o de bi cry new crampo and e bin so ye middle. How are you solving those issues as well with more perception?
Well, Sammy, with artists there, it's like a building. It takes time. You understand? Sometimes we get confused with, oh, we buy it no, oh yes, see, but nobody remembers the day of sack or the time or the buy.
I know say kasaden kakra.
Okay, nobody knows the time of sack or the buy, and the way or grooming to this stage. It took a lot of time. You understand? But people forget. They think like, oh, and the artists too, yeah. And men who be a bit more about like that, and they just fade because they don't have solid. They didn't build something solid on the ground. You understand? We may go through some challenges though, but and yet anything huge that the label, the music label, can handle. You understand? And I think we're doing our best so far.
Okay, I see. Oh, boss, number one, I have my task as the executive manager. Say, Kumi, Tisha, Obibini, me percent this year. Oh, my hits from 3 of them. Me percent this year. Oh, you see, my task bisa.
I'll say, not really. You understand? Even though, being at that position, I should know, say, I need to put up some things like that. You understand? Because it's investing here, and also we selling. You understand? Here, so things that could let us sell is what we do. You understand? The type of music that we put out there is to make sure that we get people streaming all over and also make sales. And with the tax of dropping a hit song, is there. You understand? But not in the name of my boss saying, give me this his song. But you know what? Make sure you're doing a good job. Yeah, so I normally...
When it comes to decision making, because of, say, you have another superior above you, who takes the final decision? Now, say also suggest here, how does it go? Because the boss who is the financier, or no, na Jumani Nidia, or Casio, and then you're releasing new. What is the influence of Skinny with Megasi? Oh, boss, there be a new way this season where you ain't me far, how do you guys take decision knowing you have another Ogboro ahead of you?
My boss is, or can I say, or a businessman. You understand? And he likes to see, say, this is what is going on, maybe at the music office. So it's nice to sit with him and then show him, say, okay, this is our calendar, these are the projects, listen to some of our songs. You understand? Or advice be you just give it. You understand? He doesn't come in like, drop this person next month and I say no. He could go like, oh, you were there, where baby hit. You understand? Those are some of the comments that maybe he passes through in our meeting.
In your meetings.
But he never
forces you to say at all costs.
No.
I see. Now, in every label, more artist bakubia in marketing terms, I'm friend cash cow. Or no what top wow bought gigs no or yes sales no na the akano ne proceeds no support or more no. In Zylofon music at the moment the three, who is your cash cow now?
The three
na
yeah
omune cash cows no
yeah
including fresh one.
The fresh one, yeah.
Honestly a cash cow.
Check the numbers.
Wow, the numbers are very impressive.
Yeah.
And who is the darling boy or poster boy of Zylofon music?
The three.
Hey. But Matesi asinam ope ba kwasempa.
Never.
Oh, me person me bonding.
Opa Bodino, then I'll correct you.
No, untimin correct me because I have video evidence.
Sir. No, let me tell you something. It could be say video evidence now, you understand, based on that one person. It be at that time no now be PS now here. But what about the other ones now? On your almost what have a time. So you cannot stand on that one video you have, to say oh no, a darling boy or the darling, But there have been time they all have enjoyed a meeting with the boss or sat down to, enjoy time with the boss. Into me nipa bako. All time out the piece. But me baby I've seen them, the whole three enjoy.
And Opacha said nam ni favorite among the three.
No, not at all.
And me give me video evidence ne to abontin say this is his favorite.
I'll be glad.
Later.
Let me tell you something.
Maybe start minini sisi and later.
My intro BB.
Okay.
When it got to Kumi, the time, you saw how we all supporting and pushing, even with the boss also behind it. The same way we do for Obibini, the same way we do for Tisha. You understand? Until there's no ABR favorite B, and I say ABR what to say a day. Bakwa kwashe Dubai B Jinini. No, we don't do that.
Tell maybe what I know you don't know.
Sammy, I'm telling you.
Remember, he's my guy.
And remember, that's my boss too.
I'm his guy. You are his boss.
There's a difference. I'm doing the business side. I'm doing the business side.
Okay, so you know more business.
Yes.
Okay, no, that's perfect. It's just by the way, though. And what is the grand agenda for Zylofon music? The grand agenda for Zylofon music. What is it?
Well, we're trying to take over in Africa as one of the big label that will let other upcoming artists also run to us for we to do their distribution and other stuff. So I think there's so many things were not done from the beginning, but now we're trying to put it together. And a lot of work. You understand? Putting things on the right path is a whole lot of work we're doing now. And we're looking at 2021. Everything will be and for we to now take over.
I see. Has Zylofon music been profitable in the few months that you've been in office? Has it been profitable?
Well, we all know what is going through the world, as in now most of the artists are not playing gigs, and promoters are calling and pleading, you understand, saying, oh, we don't have the money now, and we know. So a lot is going on, you understand, in times of this COVID, you understand, and the lockdown and all of those stuff. But we're looking at next year will be a takeoff because so far our streaming lines are high, and our sales on other platform is also high. So it will take a a little time for we to
get on level grounds. I see. So, if you guys are about to release songs, do you send it to your boss now to listen for certification? Say, okay, I've certified this song, it can go out.
Well, before I release any song, sometimes I call Sammy Flex into my studio.
That's true.
And I call some of his judges here, and then they all come over to listen. Also, sometimes I send it to the boss himself to have a feel, because it will be some way say obesore no beti nyumbia na onim kra say free ni label. So it's nice for him to listen to it and go like, oh, thumbs up, Charlie, it's a nice song. You know, if you're for power, I want him for better. So I feel like getting the love from home first.
I asked this question because me was some top fella be.
Okay.
I said maybe not Zylofon music, no be releasing them.
Okay.
Mo send the mama boss no say and send be womunti on approve it. Is that the truth?
I don't know where you got that fella from. And I don't know.
Oh, I'm a journalist. What do you mean by you don't know how I got that
but
fella?
You see,
no, I'm a journalist. You should trust me.
You see, if I'm to send a song to my boss and ABR West Biwom na ofele say and you're good to come out, it's the same as you, Sammy, correcting me on some songs. I've even heard from you saying, you know what, repeat this, it will work. So if my boss is also to say, oh, change this word, I don't think it's bad.
My fella was that he did not permit the release, or say, no, I can't release this in my name as the label boss.
Never.
As it stands now, I've not heard the song out.
Well, there's no song that maybe you've listened to which is not going to come out. It may be change of the month. One thing I know about my boss, you go like, you know what, maybe this song will help in December. But maybe kokonseni no nubeti or kona no one
you're back at me no
one conversation in na.
Oh,
you get me?
You're back at no your bow.
And I make sure say some you me say kokonseni no. You get me? Ebi or not say
but your bow nimni pa.
My patch of my mimi.
Okay.
Kokonseni or no one the whole conversation into or tidu baby. And no dimi kabe kachel. But the whole thing now, my boss here kind of say, oh, you know what? Maybe I know the song you're talking about.
Oh, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm not telling lies.
No, I know the song you're talking about. But as to there was a conversation say, don't bring that song out. You know, it's a lie because my child said me there's some surprise be by December.
Okay.
Inti say no neba obede. That means nipa no be catch on obwa, right?
Yeah. So are you telling us Nam has changed his mind over that song?
He never said anything against that song, and for him to change his mind even now.
I see. So thank you so much. Home Matters. This is Zylofon Music. Skinny Willis, our special guest artist managers project 42 after 11 Tuesday. Now let me go to my panel members. Almost Misabi. Amonki can be Amon Punchy be starting from Jebril Sulia Jegbesie. We facts. We are saying facts here. All right, Jebril, question quick one. I received my course kakra and I'm for person first in common. Almost say almost the program not to Twitter number 1 there. Momon Fred and yes, yeah.
Skinny the main man from TT. I just want to know in terms of copyright stuff, what is your office? What are the measures you are taking in place to be able to tackle that? Especially with my colleagues, no bia, or more de monyom edit for free downloads and that kind of thing.
I think with that, we have some companies we dealing with concerning our copyright, and very soon I think things will fall in place. For now, I think if you take any of our song to use on your YouTube channel or to use somewhere, we still claim the right. Maybe you may not know, you understand, but we set that thing going on. You understand, and we have a team working so much hard on that. So don't think say you've taken our product and you're using it
for free.
You're not earning anything on whatever happens.
The revenue comes back to the office.
our distribution channel.
I see. So now what is it? Is all artists release their videos under Zylofon Music channel on YouTube?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Initially, it wasn't like that when you guys had Shatawale Stone Boy.
That's why I said a lot of changes has been done.
Okay.
And then it will be more effective on 2021.
Thank you. Yao Gray, come through. Question contribution to Zylofon Music. After that, I'm sure today we can do some calls. It has been very revealing with Skinny Willis. Showbiz agenda still trending at numero uno, aka number one here in Ghana. People enjoying the Zylofon Music convo. I know so many questions might also come from our listeners if we activate the phone lines. Yes, Yao.
Yeah, mine won't be a question, but a bear abaso body. Me bo Skinny abaso because I saw where like everything started and where he is now. No, yeah, why are there? Because yeah, started here no baby nedu baby do no, and for him to started so idea way so to be part of Zylofon, that means it's big, and I really want to like commend him and let him know say unia wabo Juma and Koswa na yewe Juma.
Skinny, my missa way, me back more compound in the so Zylofon Musica. Me say more casa cassier too.
Yeah.
Nina ye casa tintin.
Yeah.
Bako ye black and a bako ye white. Limousine a cassier mean.
Yeah.
Now more artists three, more Chinese saying.
Limono is for programs. You understand? When we having, let's say, a big program, then the artists now have to move to that program. That's what we use the limo for. And
I have munya baby parking.
Oh, yeah, baby parking. Limo or parking space. And you don't move the two.
Me cast na mo wana maybe some mutu am back parking or why if you
see sometimes we
decide. See a chromo clinic any car parking space. Mutu car mo go parking way.
Oh yeah. You see before Kano bedu hono. Our people now are more grounds, you know. More the kind of do or crash so they know say there's a limo coming.
Until before I'm go program, they be a mudi can car park.
Yes.
Hey.
You say your ground people.
Zylofon Music.
And you pen I have the ground team, we have the booking team, we have the merchandise, we have the tour
marketing team.
Marketing, we have a whole lot. So I think say Obi playing a role. No, I'm just to make sure say everything is moving and syncing
with the plan.
Yeah.
Do you still plan on signing other artists in addition to the three?
You see, Sammy, where we stand, no, there's a lot of artists out here more. I wish even
more.
Yeah.
No,
like at the end, you know, I'll say essentially business.
Okay.
You know, picking an artist up, you know, what one in a way. I seen a drainer, they be all drained to go to studio, waiting now, Nina be falling on us. You understand? And then the promotion, the distribution now falls on us. In a way, you know, what buano to release some stress be one or so. Until no one at the end say or post studio now or get it the right songs done for we to sell out there. You understand? To make a camera, then there will be other labels or other investors somewhere that will make sure say they are also helping other artists for we to have that competition in the industry.
Thank you. Tilly, a queer Nipa would also ask her questions.
You know this one, I've been seeing him and probably talking to him. I didn't know he was Skinny Willis.
I didn't know.
I thought it was
on your virgins.
I thought it was a slim man that I would do. No.
To Skinny Willis. Skinny Willis. I think I could be our phone.
Me do kakra with him. You don't know who you.
Okay.
So what I want to know is what is the criteria for selection of an artist to work with in these times? New artists now, and an artist now. What was the criteria for selection? Because at least the person has to know say, if I can be helped by Zylofon, I have to reach this, I have to get this. Now, say, or stand there a chance.
My man, sure. Good music is what we look at. You understand? And then you're kind of saying your writing skills, you get me, are part of the things that we also look at. And then the image you carry around, you understand, a sense of show. They do good music, but when you look at them, you go like, we cry the on set that's all betonium. It happens, and then it sings to the music, because you go like, oh, and you near the cry, you don't want to listen, but your uncle stand, and they were both doing different things. One was selling gold, one was selling music. We're still selling music, you understand? So I can't answer anything about Men's Gold, or my artist can't answer anything about Men's Gold. You get me?
Okay. Oh, Tilly.
Oh, I want to ask about Tisha.
Tilly, I don't know. Yes, I know.
Last about Tisha.
Oh, yeah, that's
about Tisha. Like, for you as the manager, how has her growth been? Be very frank. Is she growing, or like, do you think, you know?
Why stunted?
Yeah.
Has grown beyond what I even thought she will even be, and her courage now is more. She's too confident, you know, and I like the way we're building herself too. You understand? She's living a lifestyle out there, and she understands, say, you know, music have time for it to sell out there. It's not about just dropping a song. It's about dropping one song and making sure that the song is everywhere and making sales out there. So I think some of our artists should learn and also go back on the book and see, say, you don't need, let's say, 1,000 songs in a month to just say, oh, you're out there. But when you drop one song, make sure, say, you putting it out there in the right places, making sales, making, you know, getting streams. You understand? So that you can make money out of it. You get me? So with Tisha, back to Tisha, she's doing good. She's about to drop a hot banger. I think Sammy.
Yeah, I know about that song.
And few people here, so it will be out soon.
Okay, Skinny, this will be the last batch of questions. Questions were trivial questions about the artist you manage. So just give me straight answers, no explanation. Trivial questions. Among the three, true or false per se. Among the three, why are they difficult to manage? Just no explanation. Just give me answers. Then let's move on. Trivial questions.
The three.
They are all difficult to manage.
Yeah.
All the three.
Yeah.
They are all difficult to manage. Okay. Among the three, Obibini, women, alcohol, smoking. Do you know ye?
Women.
Tisha.
Just kidding.
Tisha. Oh no. Tisha. Men, alcohol, smoking.
Was it in Tisha?
Men, alcohol, smoking.
Alcohol.
Okay. Kumi, women, alcohol, smoking.
None.
Today it has been. We have to wrap up here. Now, Skinny.
Yes.
Yensaka phones be NASCO phones, Android phones, very beautiful phones.
Yes.
What's say Enyuma boy from next week? Obia obetimi atum verbatim.
Good.
Yenche from Wednesday and Friday.
Yes.
Yenche phones nima kumi guitar fans. Wow.
You understand? It's you see, sometimes we take the promotion to the people. You understand? They are part of it.
Exactly.
Sometimes, you know, obi ebi emfa sticker. When you akuminyum no wa share. Or also promoting you know. Until you just put something out there so that they could win stuff. So Santa Kumi.
Oh, Santa Kumi.
Yeah, we
also the fruits of fine.
You understand? On your show, you understand? As in giveaway to most of the people, and we're not going to stop. It's going to end in December.
Okay. Ombenya lyrics no way na omatimi
Zylofon YouTube channel. Yeah,
oh, okay.
You can say
Zylofon music. Zylofon music YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Oko kumi guitar nyom no sex na lyrics no ewase ho.
Just learn it and then Sammy Freya put me out to a renew phone.
Okay.
There's going to be other stuff too going on.
Apart from phones, the best brand name be a match.
Me say Santa Kumi.
Wow.
operation. Yeah.
Charlie, and Christmas is Zylofon birthday. All right, Charlie, do you want to say thank you to some people? Now, also, Kumi, train, no, the kind of no, I can happen to change, you know. Kumi, sex, women, alcohol, no, none.
May the sex special one.
Now, okay, the Mantia said that. None saying, Kumi guitars and none. Kumi guitar.
That be there to tell me cry.
Debbie.
Say, oh no, the new number.
Debbie, and 20 man made drawer. Say, Kumi none. How? I come happening. Your friend is Sammy Flex.